So I gotta click this?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool.
Yeah, like every time we record, something goes wrong. Like
every fucking time.
That was a good like what hour of footage?
It was like 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes of footage that just didn't go through. I guess you should do your intro.
Hi guys. Oh, I didn't realize that guy. Anyway, we're playing Dropsy. We've been playing for 45 minutes already, but every time we try to record something, it goes terribly, terribly wrong. My roommate, Id Buddy, is here. He's watching me, you know, flail around.
And giving some guiding tips, pointing out some stuff that she had missing. Because Shay actually does not play very many point-and-click adventure games, actually. She doesn't really play any at all. She typically doesn't have the patience for them. That's my understanding. But, yeah, it's unfortunate because these first reactions aren't gonna be completely raw.
I mean, it's still horrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still, like...
But, yeah, I mean,
like, why is she bleeding out of her mouth? I don't understand.
'Cause she's the one who's dead.
But, the tent got set on fire, like...
Yeah.
Did she also get impaled? Oh, was he a kid when the tent got set on fire?
No, actually, he was an adult.
Oh.
Like this happened at the beginning of the game. Like, this is, like, literally, like, the day after is when it starts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why, like, it was on the like. If you actually look at the news broadcast, you'll see that it's actually on the news.
Oh.
Hi. My name's Charlie.
Still fucking terrifying.
There.
His teeth, though. Charlie needs some dental work ASAP.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so.
Hi, Pooper.
Cooper? That's what you're naming it?
He's a puppy. He's a pooper.
Whatever.
I just noticed that the drawings change from day to day. Or at least as you go through the game.
No, actually, the drawings... So, yeah.
Oh, so they're trying to... So the town doesn't know if Dropsy's set the circus on fire or not.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's still fucking hilarious.
Now, what I want to know is this the same chicken guy?
It might
that
be,
we're gonna
actually.
see later?
It very well might be.
Okay, well, wait.
Oh, onion, tomato.
I feel like that's gonna be useful later on.
Good instincts.
I'm super hungry now. We lost that joke!
Oh, yeah, we did. That was a good one. God damn it.
I know.
Shit.
So sad. Alright, so, like I said, we've been playing this game for like 45 minutes, and this game is so fucking sad. So sad. But we'll get to the sad parts, because now I'm not flailing.
Yeah, like, the first beginning parts aren't flailing about, and this is kind of us just kind of going through having...
It's so fucking creepy. Like, even Dropsy's like, what the fuck was that?
I mean, Dropsy's a bit of a coward, though. That's one of the things I love. Again, I just love this game, and in the previous recording, I said this is honestly part of my top 10 point-and-click adventure games, and I would argue that if it's not number one, it's number two. I just love this game that much.
I just did a number 2.
Ha ha. Like just the fact that they convey so much without an ounce of actual text dialogue is just awesome to me, and it's really hard to do. Period. He still looks so fucking smug. I want to slap the shit out of him.
It's just those, like, the waggling eyebrows.
Like, if our dog did some shit like that, like, I think we would both drop kick the little shit, like, immediately.
I wouldn't drop kick my puppy.
And he'd just laugh it off. I mean, we do judo sweeps on it all the fucking time.
Well, he likes it.
And he learned.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Unlike, much to the, poor, feelings of another dog that we know.
So, we had a play date between our dog Samson and our friend's dog Eli, and Samson's a Rottweiler. Eli is like a little Australian Shepherd, and they got along fine at first until Samson decided to like leg sweep Eli with his nose over and over again, like sweep his front paws out from under him.
And that's actually honestly like the funniest thing. Though, is like Eli was getting more and more angry, and Samson thought he was just playing around.
Eli's like, "Hey, love me." Alright.
Yeah,
I got
this is like the tutorial aspect. There's like, hey, hug. This is the hug button. Hug.
So sad.
But yeah, actually, after looking at that newscast, I could be wrong. It could be like a 5-year gap. Because the number 5 was at the beginning, and what looked like the word years was there, but
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell with their windings.
I mean, like the text is intentionally written in gibberish, so like you kind of have to guess about what it's saying. So it could have been like 5 weeks, or 5 months, or 5 years.
I mean, I assume that it's not, you know, like immediate, because they've rebuilt the tent and stuff.
But yeah, you see the graffiti, the clown, no clown graffiti on there.
Yeah.
A squirrel.
I'm gonna hug you. I'm gonna hug you.
Like, the one thing other than the old man who just unconditionally loves Dropsy.
I'm so hungry. All these fucking Twinkies.
The fucking Twinkie medicines.
See, like, that's what...
Yeah, I mean, he does that for, like, points of interest, and like I said, I don't remember there actually being anything to that tree when I first started, and this little shit.
What did we name him? Timmy?
Timmy, yeah.
Timmy's got a bowl cut, like, a serious bowl cut.
Like the Asian bowl cut, too.
The squidtopus.
Yeah, since you did earlier, like if you're looking, trying to look at the context clues, basically, girl on the left is like it's too hot, just feels miserable. Girl on the right is wants to drop her addiction to whatever she's smoking. Not sure whether it's cigarettes or not, to be honest. So yeah, might as well get that rose.
Indeed. Hello, Hobo Bob.
And he's just depressed because he's bored. So, everybody knows that. Yay.
I told you about Hobo Bob, right?
The hobo that talked to you while you were in, like, Atlanta?
No, that's Hobo Greg.
Oh.
Hobo Bob was, a hobo that lived in Piedmont Park.
Okay, wait. Since I know you're not gonna figure this out, this is probably one of the more obscure,
I didn't realize I could go back here. What? Oh. Oh, I gotta get you a sandwich.
Yeah.
Gotta get you a sandwich. Alright,
so this is actually one of the more obscure kind of puzzles for this game. Give the chicken man a hug.
Oh, I just straight up give him a hug?
Yeah, just give him a hug. Watch. Dodge. Do it again. Oh, wait. Go in.
He's grumbling. I don't want you being out there. There's this weird clown guy. Time is money.
So, when you get to the... Did his neck just do a complete 180?
I don't know. Oh, he's smoking now.
Alright, give him another hug. Fuck you.
That mohawk, though.
Yeah. Chicken head.
Gasp. See, I feel like I'm just not, like, attentive enough to play point-and-click adventures.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, this probably might be actually the worst one to maybe start off with, because you really do need to pay attention to, like, what the speech bubbles are saying and such. And it's just, like, a lot of kind of obscure dots that are being connected, but not... This is not... Again, part of the reason why I really like this is because the puzzles make sense. Like, every single one of these puzzles makes sense.
Yeah, like, so far the ones that I've come across have been fine.
And if you play any sort of point-and-click adventure game, one of the common problems with them is that they tend to rely on moon logic. So, for example, King's Quest. King's Quest is the most notorious adventure game. It's not the first, but it's the most notorious one. The most well-known. And I say notorious mainly because it constantly pulls bullshit solutions. And don't forget the sock. So, for example, like, it takes a lot from, like, fairy tales and stuff like that. And so there's, like, one scene where you're playing as King Ram, and he goes in... It basically, Rumpelstiltskin is the story. Like, you're in this place, and basically this little impish bastard goes, yeah, I'm not going to let you out until you can guess my name. Well, anybody who's familiar with the tale of Rumpelstiltskin, you know, all the clues are there. A woman who's spinning thread through, like, one of those fucking weird-ass wheel thread thing. But I don't know what the hell they call them. Spindles? I don't know.
I don't remember, actually.
Yeah, but he...
Alright, we determined that I can't do anything with that yet.
Yeah, so he's there and he's like, yeah, you know, the only way you're going to get out of this house is if you guess my name. Well, anybody who knows it was like Rumpelstiltskin. And you type that in and you're wrong. And you get 3 tries. And that will throw you the fuck off because, yeah, how is it not Rumpelstiltskin?
Is it nighttime now? It's nighttime now.
You know, it's Rumpelstiltskin. But the problem is, though, is that, like, they did this weird-ass thing where they made it to where, like, okay, you take the first letter Rumpelstiltskin, and then you add, like, go up the alphabet, like, X amount of numbers for every single letter in the name, and that's the name, and it's, like, some weird, like, Zilla or something like... It's bizarre as shit, and it's infuriating.
That's so, like, abstract. I don't like it.
But, like, and then there's stuff where, like, in King's Quest 5, like one of the major sticking points that will just absolutely screw you over, the game will make itself unwinnable if you don't do a certain thing, and the certain thing is stop this cat from playing with a mouse.
What?
Yeah, like there's a cat that's like throwing a mouse up in the air, and if you don't throw a fucking boot at it, it will take the mouse and run off, and you cannot win the game at all. Because later on, he gets kidnapped by some thugs. And then, he's tied up by rope. And as strong as they say King Grab is, he can't break through the ropes. And he gets sold off into slavery, and and it's game over. So what's supposed to happen is that you're supposed to save the mouse from the rat. The mouse is like, oh, hey, thanks. And then you get captured, and then the mouse chews through the rope.
Interesting. You want monies. Well, shit. Alright, we're gonna pick this up in the next episode, so we're just gonna keep playing, and you guys will watch it later. Bye!
Bye!